Hey, what's up guys? Brownie here, coming to you with some more AFKJourney. Hope you guys are all doing good. Today I thought we'd hop in and check out the new hero LUCCA, talk about his skills and stuff. Now I'm not going to bore you with just showing you his skills and reading them and all that stuff. We'll watch a couple PvP fights and I'll try to just talk about his synergies and all that kind of stuff as we watch them. And then if I need to, we'll go to his hero page and check some things out. But let me see if I can find these arena fights. My arena is a mess right now because I've been doing all kinds of testing and whatnot. But anyway, oh, looks like we had a defensive victory against Toxie here with my Faye team, my Faye Diano team. That's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. Let's actually watch this really quick because this is kind of surprising. I just started using this defense, so let's see what happened here. Maybe slow it down a little bit. Okay, our Lily May blocked the Thorn. Our Dios, we killed their Dio, so that's good. Can our Dio get an active out? And there we go. That's going to give us the win. Woo! That was pulled out at the last second, kinda. I mean, once we got to that active, it was a win. That was awesome. All right, cool. Anyway, let's get to this video. Actually, before we even watch any of these fights, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody who has supported me in any way with YouTube. So if you've subscribed, liked, commented, shared a video, or even just watched a video, I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I really like doing these videos. I'm really trying to get more videos out more often. I have very little time, but I'm hoping that with some things here moved around with schedule-wise and whatnot, I can maybe find time, dedicated time each day to make a video. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I did some fights against some teams in here. Where is it? Yeah, I think Doggo and Elation were the ones. Okay, so I did test against Toxie a bunch, obviously, as you can see, using LUCCA against, I think I was using, yeah, LUCCA against the Divine comp that they have. But I mean, it's almost impossible to test these teams when they're only like Supreme Plus or maybe Paragon 1 on a couple heroes, and I'm facing Paragon 4 heroes. It's extremely challenging. So I had to find teams that were pretty much the same power level as me or lower, and these were two guys that had teams that I could test against, because most people on my server are actually running that Tassie Taylene team on the special map, and that map is just awful for LUCCA to fight on. You want maps where LUCCA can be grouped up with his own team and also keep the other team sort of grouped up in areas, not spread out all over the place. So anyway, let's go ahead and hit replay here. Now, LUCCA's a cool hero because if you didn't notice, on his ultimate, he actually starts with 600 energy, as you can see. So if you're using a hero like Rowan, the moment that LUCCA does one attack or just gains one energy from something, he'll use the Smart Stall potion, the Smart Stall energy potion that Rowan starts the fight with, and that'll give him almost an instant active. And what that does is, if you want to bait out an enemy Lily May so that a more important active can go off, then he can be that for you. So if you wanted to use a hero like Shakir, for example, he'll usually be the first hero on your team to do an active. And if you have LUCCA on the team, LUCCA can get his active out before Shakir, letting so that will that will allow Shakir to do his own active and bait the Lily. LUCCA will bait the Lily May. I don't know. I almost lost my train of thought there. Words were a jumble. But yeah, LUCCA can bait the Lily May. You can get your own active out from Shakir, or you can. Whatever other heroes have quick actives. I'm not kind of drawing a blank off the top of my head as to other heroes that are like that. But as you can see here, our LUCCA's just tanking everything. Our Tassie's doing some cool stuff. It was a lot of fun to use Tassie in PvP. And this team was actually pretty cool. And the enemy wasn't like a joke or anything like that. It was a decent Lily May team that has some decent popularity. So he's not awful in PvP, I can tell you, but at the same time, it's also hard for me to tell 100%. So this is the team we just fought. This was the fight you just watched. It was a Lily May, Damien, Aaron, Haywin, Thorin team. So, you know, this can be a tough team, especially with a Thorin. But you saw that he was able to tank those Thorin actives very easily. So, yeah, he is a very, very tanky hero. But, yeah, it's like I was saying, it's really hard for me to test new heroes if they're not a really high Paragon level, because I don't have, there's just not a lot of active players on my server, I feel like. I mean, we still have people in the top 20 that are running the old original Aaron teams. So it's kind of, it's hard to find some of these up-to-date teams that you guys ask me how to counter or all that kind of stuff. However, we are going to get the friendly battles soon. At least it says so in the version. It's supposed to be version 1.2.3, I think, is when we get friendly duels, and then we should be able to test all kinds of different teams out. But anyway, LUCCA also has his Courageous Call skill, where if he's under a dispellable control effect, he can cast it and then dispel his debuffs, which kind of makes no sense. Like the way they have that skill worded is really weird, and I feel like they need to clarify it a lot. So yeah, we'll go check out the wording on that. But there was the second PvP fight. As you can see, the team did quite well both times against both of the teams. The second team we fought, what was it again? It was another Lily May team. Okay, yeah, it was a Lenya Lily May team. So we got Scarlita, Lily May, Thorin, Lenya, and Haywin. And the team did fine against that one, so that was pretty cool. He's a decent hero, but he's not a hero I would pull and then build a team around, if that makes any sense to you guys. So Lily May, for example, she's a hero you would pull for, like 100% want to pull for her, and then you would build a team around her because she's like your hard carry. LUCCA is not that. LUCCA is a hero that if you can safely pull for him and it doesn't hurt your ability to pull for another future better hero, then he's not, you know, he's not like you're going to pull for him and then build a team around him and all of a sudden you're going to, you know, stomp people in PvP or you're going to stomp AFK stages. He's just a hero that can make existing teams stronger. And that's really about it. So just keep that in mind if you were thinking about pulling for him. We can check his hero page out now really quickly and talk about some of these things here. Like the way this skill is worded, the Courageous Call skill. So LUCCA unleashes a fierce roar, removing all dispellable debuffs from himself and reducing his damage taken by 25% for the next 5 seconds. This skill can be cast while LUCCA is under dispellable control effects. So at the beginning of the sentence or the skill, it says he does the roar and he removes all dispellable debuffs. Well, debuffs are things like attack reductions, defense reductions, energy gain reductions, you know, things like that. Those are debuffs. Debuffs aren't generally considered CCs. CCs are considered CCs, so I don't really understand what they mean by why make it two different things here. And also, like, you don't, if you're CC'd, removing your debuffs is like, okay, I removed my debuffs but I'm still CC'd. So if you're not removing the CC, it's kind of useless. And I don't know. The devs need to clarify this, whether they use the wrong wording or what. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I might be the only person, but if it doesn't make sense to you guys either, or if you guys understand what's going on here, let me know in the comments. But yeah, and then we got Ruthless Ram, which LUCCA gains a shield that is based off his physical and magical defense, and it can be a pretty big shield. So this skill synergizes with, well, off the top of my head, two heroes that are kind of just like obvious choices, which is Scarlita. Her shielding that she provides boosts up your magic and physical defense by a ton. So this would make LUCCA way stronger. And then another hero is Rowan. He provides a super health potion where if LUCCA uses it, it increases his magic and physical defense by up to, I think, 45%. with it because it's on Rowan's mythic skill. So at level 15, I think it's like 45. At level 10, it's 35. So those are two heroes that synergize with this skill. Any hero that increases his magical or physical defense is going to synergize with this skill. So if you have a team that is doing that, maybe LUCCA will fit it. You know, that's an idea. But and then his hero focus, it just increases his HP. His mythic skill, it makes him steadfast. So steadfast is just basically protection against being moved around. So he can't be knocked down, knocked back, moved by Aaron's tornado, that kind of thing. He can't be swapped by Rainier, all those types of things. But he can be rooted or stunned and, you know, things like that. He can still be CC'd, he just can't be moved. And then he also gains a shield based on the people's or the heroes, the allies' attack that are placed behind him, and also gives them an attack boost. And then at level 3 is the last level that really does anything to change his skill. And if at least 2 allies are placed to support LUCCA, it expands Ruthless Ram's area of effect to 1 tile, which is the skill that provides him that shield, but it also has an interruption and disarming effect. So it's a pretty good skill for a frontline tank. And then his ultimate, like I was saying earlier during that fight, starts with 600 energy. So if you're using a hero like Rowan near LUCCA, it will pretty much give him an active in the first 5 seconds of battle. So that's a pretty cool little synergy they have together. But yeah, that's about it for LUCCA. Like I said, he's not a must pull in my opinion. You are not going to gain any super significant edge really in any game mode if you do pull for him. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're sitting there looking at which hero to pull for, Tassie or LUCCA. If you're going to pull for any hero right now, pull for Tassie. LUCCA is just kind of he's a nice hero to have if you can afford to use the resources to build him. But anyway, that's going to be about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.